Have you ever watched another budgeting video and thought that might work if I actually had some money? Most budgeting advice starts with save 10%, invest 15%, but what if you open your bank account and there is nothing left to save? What if your balance says zero and payday is still days away? Let me tell you about Sarah, a student I once helped. One day, she looked at me and said, Oma, I can't budget. I don't have enough money to move around. Maybe you felt exactly the same. Maybe budgeting feels like a game for people who already have extra money. If that's you, I want you to hear me carefully. You're not bad with money. You just haven't been shown the right plan for the season you're in. Today, I'm going to show you how to budget when your bank account says zero. This isn't about complicated spreadsheets. It isn't about perfect percentages. It's about survival first, then strategy. Because budgeting is easy when you've got money. It's when you've got almost nothing. That's when you need a real plan. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to pay first, what can wait, how to stop the panic, and the tiny habits that start turning survivors into future millionaires. So stick with me because your bank balance today doesn't decide your future. Before we begin, if you've ever avoided looking at your bank account because it made you feel stressed, type New Start in the comments. You're among friends here. I read every comment. Now, going back to Sarah. Sarah wasn't lazy. She worked hard. She cared about her family. She paid her bills the best she could. But every payday felt exactly the same. Money came in, bills went out. Stress stayed. One month, she said something I'll never forget. Oma, I feel like I'm drowning before I even get in the water. That broke my heart. Because millions of people feel exactly like Sarah. They aren't irresponsible, they're overwhelmed. They don't need someone telling them they are failing. They need someone to show them the next small step. That's exactly what we're going to do today. Not 10 steps, just one, then another. Because that's how people change their lives. Step number 1, protect your 4 walls. When money is tight, everything suddenly feels urgent. Every bill screams louder than the last one. But here's the truth. Not every bill deserves to be paid first. Your first job isn't making everyone happy. Your first job is protecting your life. I call these the 4 walls, and they are food, shelter, utilities, and transport. Those 4 things protect your future. Food keeps you healthy. Shelter gives your family security. Utilities keep life running. And transport gets you to work so more money can come in. Everything else waits. Notice I didn't say Netflix, gym membership, new clothes, subscription. When you're surviving with Simplified, imagine your money is water. If you've only got 1 bucket, where do you pour it? Into the flower or into the house that's on fire? That's what we're doing. We're putting out the fire first. And here's your first win. Tonight, grab a piece of paper, write these 4 words: food, shelter, utilities, and transport. Every bill you have, place underneath one of those headings. You'll immediately know what matters first. That alone removes so much panic. You see, peace doesn't come from having more money. It comes from knowing what to do with the money you already have. If today's lesson is helping things make a little more sense, I've made something free to help you put it into action. Download my free Future Millionaire Wealth Map using the link below. It will help you give every dollar a job before paydays even arrives. Step number 2, give every dollar a home. Let's make your money visible. One reason money disappears so quickly is because it lives on the screen. Tap swipe, gone. I want to slow that down. If groceries are difficult, withdraw your grocery money, put it into one envelope, write food on the front. When that envelope starts getting thinner, something amazing happens. You stop asking, what do I feel like eating? You start asking, what can I create with what I've already got? That's not punishment, that's creativity. Future millionaires become creative long before they become wealthy. And here's another little challenge. Before buying groceries this week, see how many meals you can make from what's already sitting in your pantry. You might surprise yourself. Every meal you don't buy is money staying home with you. Small wins build confidence, and confidence builds better habits. Step number 3, find one income injection. Sometimes the math simply doesn't work. You've cut everything. You've canceled subscription. You have packed lunches, but you're still short. That's when we stop looking only at expenses. We look at income. Sarah walked through her garage. She found an old bike. She hadn't ridden it for years. She sold it, $40. She helped a neighbor tidy the garden. Another $50. That's $90. Was it life-changing? No. Was it hope-changing? Absolutely. That $90 paid for groceries, and something inside Sarah changed. She realized, I can create money. That belief is powerful. Look around your home. Is there something collecting dust? Could you babysit? Walk a dog? Wash a neighbor's car? Help someone with technology? One extra $100 won't make you rich, but it might stop you reaching for your credit card. And that's a huge win. Now, I've got a challenge for you. Think of 3 to 5 buddies who also want a better future. Share this video with them today. Then, make a promise to each other that you will put just one idea from this video into practice this week. When you learn together, you encourage each other. When you encourage each other, you stay consistent. And consistency is how ordinary people become future millionaires. Together, let's help 1 million families become millionaires, one smart money habit at a time. Step number 4, pay future you first. Now, here's the part that surprises people. Even if money is incredibly tight, I still want you to save not hundreds, not 50, just $10. Why? Because this isn't about money. It's about your identity. When you save $10, you're telling yourself, I'm someone who look after my future. And that's powerful. You're no longer living completely in survival mode. You're planting a tiny seed. Seeds don't look impressive until they become trees. $10 become 20. 20 becomes 100. 100 becomes 1,000. And 1,000 becomes peace. And peace is worth far more than panic. If you want more practical money tips that bring peace instead of panic, click that red subscribe button and join our Oma Money Tips family. My mission is to help 1 million families become millionaires, and I'd love to help you become one of them. Now, let's look at the learning summary. Let's lock this in. Today, we've learned 4 simple steps. Step number 1, protect your 4 walls, and that is your food, shelter, utilities, and transport. Everything else waits. Step number 2, give every dollar a home. Use an envelope or a separate spending bucket. When money has a job, it stays. When it doesn't, it leaves. Step number 3, for one income injection, don't wait for life to change. Create one small opportunity. Step number 4, always pay future you first, even if it is only $10, because you're building belief, not just savings. And I've created something free to help you put today's lesson into action. Download my free Future Millionaire Wealth Map using the link in the description. It will help you give every dollar a job, so you know exactly where your money is going before payday even begins. And let's put a smile on your face. Someone told me, Oma, my wallet is like an onion. I asked why. They said, every time I open it, I cry. But here's the good news. That won't always be your story. Small changes repeated over time change everything. Today, you've learned how to survive when money is tight. But here's what happened next. Most people finally create a budget only to discover something frustrating. Their paycheck still disappears, not because they don't earn enough, but because tiny money leaks quietly steal their future. I want to show you exactly where those leaks are hiding and the 4 habits that helped me go from having just $47 to becoming a self-made multimillionaire. You'll learn why paycheck seems to vanish, how to plug the leaks, and how to finally keep more money you work so hard to earn. So go watch why your paycheck disappears every month right now, and I'll see you over there.